Sanbonan, welcome to 20. Is it 2023 now, eh?
Yeah, 2023.
It's my first podcast I'm doing this year, and I wanted to do with the one and only. The one to be, let me say this thing, Thando, because very soon you will be one of the most biggest entrepreneurs as well, and internet doesn't forget. So I will have to say that you are the future trailblazer, you are the future business leader, you are the future Tonton. I don't know where Ipathiak is going, but all I know is that it's very green and God is in your side. The hand of God is on you. Welcome to Podcast with Kini Shandu. Thando Chisane, welcome to the show.
Yes, thank you so much. Podcast, and thank you so much for inviting me.
I invited you to be the first guest. Know that I've been postponing. I'm like, no, I'm not doing this one. I want to do you first. The reason being is that the last podcast I had with you last year, and I told you that you might be one of the nominees of Masterman's Awards, and you won.
Not even twice, count three. It was big.
Manja, how many categories do you clean up?
Okay, please remind me.
Yeah, it was Sebenza.
The business champion.
The business
champion was for the business.
Yeah.
Gatola from you and from your company.
The Chairman's Award.
Yes, the Chairman's Award, and then Gatoli Award. I was the only person who voted.
Yeah, the most voted, and so you got your iPhone.
Yes, and then even the iPhone 13. It was so amazing.
iPhone 13.
Yes.
Say it loud.
Yeah. And ever since then, I don't want to lie. In terms of my business, in terms of my on a personal space,
yes.
Business lami being vula from Monday to Saturday.
Yes.
But I ended up open up for Sunday as well because abantu bese burning kakhulu, even abantu not from around Durban, but saying nabantu even from outside the province.
Okay.
So nabantu from Egoli. That's why I have also decided to give any project.
What?
Because of our 7 awards.
Now we saw the poo sound, but it's okay. That was my next question. Anyway, I wanted to ask Guti, after winning Amasebenza Awards, now that you just good things and you got more customers and everything, which is I think the heart of Sebenza Awards, to see people being celebrated, and not only being celebrated but being given the platform that they deserve, because such platform never deserve. But again, us is just being a catalyst to speed up the process and making sure that isn't as hamburger.
Yes.
Then next question, how's the business? You are in a business of the skin glow. You're all about glowing.
Yes.
And I used to think that it's only female product. I remember you gave me what is that you gave me?
I think it was tissue oil.
It was tissue oil, but something as well which had tissue oil inside. So the lotion with tissue oil or something.
I think it was body cream, if I'm not mistaken.
Yes. I've been using it for the longest time, and the So how's business?
I think business lam is doing very well. Sengino 3 years manje. Sengino 3 years manje ngisebenza ngaqala ngasebenzela emgaqweni bengenza ama meetups nabantu thosi ngizohlangana nabantu workshop banikeza products, and then ngathola advice ukuthi Thando, in order for business baningi abantu abenza skin care. So when uhluke ngani baningi abantu abadayisayo when uhluke ngani kumele ukuthi ube ne office so that into yakho izokwazi ukuthi ithembeke. Once you have an office, into yakho yakwazi ukuthi ithembeke, abantu bakwazi ukuthi uThando somthola endaweni ethile, if isiba nenkinga sokwazi, so i-office ngizolithola kephi. Ngacabanga ukuthi abantu bami kakhulu abangisupporta from Durban, so yiphi indawo central ezokwazi ukufinyelela wonke umuntu. So I opened up an office at Durban Central West Walk, and abantu bangisupport.
Beautiful office, by the way. I've seen it on pictures whenever you post something on your socials, because I think that's where the community is at right now.
Yes.
With social media.
Yeah.
So if you're not on Facebook, you're not living in the real world.
Yes, it's got this kulum.
Yes.
So I'm sorry about that. So I decided to rebrand my office. I decided to change the color because I felt like white is just a color. I wanted to bring I wanted to bring life. So gafagu pink office just to represent, not only to represent
the feminine side.
Not only to present them, but ngangifisa ukuthi umuntu mefikile office azizwe phila ngingakamsizi mina with the product, you know, because I'm a product. It's not only ukugcoba nje ukuthi ube muhle, but abuyise i-self confidence yabantu. Uma uzokhumbula Kini, I once told you ukuthi ena nami nganginenkinga yesikhumba. Ngiyakwazi ukuthi kukanjani ukuthi umuntu mehlangana nabantu azama ukuyifihla. Ungakwazi ukugqoka into oyithandayo ngenxa yokuthi ufuna ukufihla ama marks emzimbeni wakho awubukeki umuhle nani ugcoba i-makeup noma ungasayithandi, you know. So I wanted ukuthi abantu befike office, because each and every day mengifike office I pray. Ngisoke ngithandazela ukuthi whoever who comes at the office athole ukuhilisheka ngingakamnikezi mina ama product, and nokuthi ungadayisa ama product uthola ukuthi angabasebenzela abantu. So I always pray ukuthi uNkulunkulu njengoba abantu bengisupporta kangaka cela ukuthi wenze isimanga sokuthi abantu abasebenzela lama products. So I think I prayer iyona engiphushile to this far. I don't think mina nginawo amandla okwazi ukuzenzela izinto. I think God uNkulunkulu uhleze nami, and I always like feel him, especially around the office. So I don't think abantu bayathenga because of amandla ami or because ukuthi mhlambe ngine following on Facebook.
It's more like a healing when you explain.
You know?
Like you it's a spiritual thing.
Yes.
You live for it, and you pray for it, you eat it every time. I think like 24/7. I think 90% of your day you think about your product and your customers.
Yeah, you know. and me like ngizocabanga ngathi akudayisi mina. I don't wanna lie, ngathi akudayisi mina. Ezinye izinto ngiyengibona mhlambe sengibona nama reviews abantu ukuthenga, yes ngiyakujabulela, but bese ngibona nama reviews abantu sebesizakala, umuntu ade namabala usesizakela senamabala sethi ithando sengikwazi ukugqoka izinto ezifishane, then ngiyambona ngempela amandla kakhulu ukuthi no akudayisi mina kahle la ibusiness leli enganikeza uNkulunkulu. So kwesinye isikhathi kuba mnandi ukulandela ipassion, but we really need to ask God ukuthi uNkulunkulu ngabe lento engilandelayo iyona yini, ngabe lento engilandelayo iyona yini le engangiyifumbethe ngesikhathi ngiphuma esiswini sama. So I think ibusiness lami angiliboni la eDurban kuphela njengoba sengivule ne branch in Joburg, ngibona in Joburg Central Market Building. So ngibona isi abroad ibusiness lami.
That's like look, I'm getting something as we're talking. I think for you to help people, it's not about money, it's not about what it's, but I think it purifies your soul to see someone ofike no dry and then esebuyela back esekuthetha useyaqhebeza sekagqoka impahla encane. And from what I'm getting is skin, because us men we're not really much into skincare products. Thina abantu besisa sigcoba mase sigqokile yabo qala ngokugqoka sigcoba lezindawo evela. But it's something that by you telling me, I'm not sure whether I'll get the right example of it. Uthi skin somuntu wesifazane kufana ne kumuntu wesilisa kufana ne penis yakhe. So abantu besilisa mine pipi encane unaleyo nto. Sometimes akafuna nokushare yabo ngokusaba ukuthi uzohlaza, someone uzombuza wow. So I think it dent more your self confidence more than anything else. Nakumuntu wesifazane as well ngiyacabanga ukuthi when you just wake up in the morning and the guy obekade tshela ukuthi you, and like it's 10 man. So I think it's more than what we see and stuff like that. And I like what you're doing right now. You first search for your purpose and you blended with God's purpose, and then you came up with this product, and I think this product will go everywhere.
Everywhere. As you were saying, like tina abantu besifazane uma uzobheka, especially like African women or African people, besingayinaki thina lento yesikhumba. Into yesikhumba nje ifike manje ukuthi abantu bayithanda, abantu bebeyisebenzisela ovaselina bengene indaba
no befaka nelokuzane ne shoe polishing lento.
Oh yes. So uyabona ukuthi you know, so izinto uyabona ukuthi izinto ezezingabizi, you know. So abantu manje they really investing izinto ezibizayo because the more umuntu ebona into ibiza ubone ngathi mhlawumbe like izomsebenzela. So i-self esteem yomuntu is very important, especially if umuntu wesifazane, because niqale nibuke appearance qala.
Of course,
you know, because bayasho nje abantu ukuthi I know asinendaba nobuhle kodwa inhliziyo inhliziyo inhle.
Awukwazi ukuthela umuntu ngenhliziyo yakhe edlula lapho uthi inhliziyo enhle. Sometimes on that I always say sometimes on that situation you date a person. First umbonile, of course. Angivelanga ngishela uflathela. So and then I realized that maybe you're not that beautiful, but your heart. But first thing, it's appearance first.
So yeah, thina abantu besifazane kakhulu sisiyimanda kakhulu ukuthi abantu besifazane so farmer frontal just to feel good about themselves. I don't think bakhona abantu besifazane abazenza babe bahle begcoba ama products nani benzela abantu besilisa. I think it's all about.
You don't think so?
Sorry?
You don't think back on?
I don't think so.
They do.
Yeah.
They do exist.
Well, but I think abantu besifazane basuke beyithanda ngoba you know besifuna ukuthi bazenze bona ukuthi babe right, not ukuthi basuke benzela abantu besilisa.
I see. Yeah, then I'm coming to my question then. You not only a businesswoman, you are also a mother and you are also a fiancé to someone. And then you raising umntwana together. How do you then balance that? Because it's something that some men will feel threatened if my woman is growing, and some people feel like they need to clip your wing a bit because by you growing, you will meet other men. And other men, and you get to expose to so many things. Then how do you balance that, being fiance, businesswoman, and the mother at the same time, and also manage to make that work?
I think amandla kaNkulunkulu ngasho njalo because uma uzobheka impilo yami mina ngisebenza kwi-corporate and mingihlangana with ulwazi ngahlangana naye singizama, you know. So bengena ingqondo yebusiness, I wasn't business minded. But ekhaya kuyadayiswa, kudayiswa iqeda, kudayiswa popcorn nani ugoga, I think ibusiness lasekhaya, you know. So no ma futhi bidayisa uma une business ne pharmacy kodwa pharmacy sekhaya. So ilento yebusiness le bingekho mina uma ngitshela ukuthi yazi Thando you have a potential ungakwazi ukudayisa because abantu bayakwazi ukulalela if udayisa. Ngitshela uma ngithi mina no, and then unolwazi naye angitshela ukuthi Thando yazi le following yakho onayo indaba ongayisebenzisi because ne following on Facebook if uthenge into if uhambe wayenza inzipho abantu bakubuza ukuthi uzenze mubatshela inqwabi yahambe yakhona, you know. So indaba na ungaqale eyakho into ngicabanga ukuthi yini nje mhlawumbe engayiqala, you know. So I think ukuba khona kwalwazi in my life kungisize kakhulu ekukhuleni. Ulwazi yena ongisizile financially when it comes to my business. Mina, I don't have a mentor. Ulwazi is my mentor.
Wow, that's good.
If ubona most of the time ama post esoyengwenza izinto most of the time esoyengizenza so ngitshela ulwazi. Sometimes I don't take them as they are ngaleso sikhathi leso, but ngihlala phansi ngicabanga ukuthi oh yazi u right. It's like wayifundela like a business management. I think kuyisiphiwo sakhe napho uNkulunkulu and wadlulisela kumina. Nami kuyisifiso sami ukuthi whatever I shareile nami ngikwazi ukuthi ngishare kwabanye abantu. So ukuya kwi question yakho and how do I balance
umnotho, lwazi, business?
Umnotho uhlala ekhaya. Uhlala noma.
Umnotho is your son, right?
Yes, yes. Umnotho ingane yami una 3 years manje, is turning 4 on the 1st of May. Unenye character ne, and I think akekho yedwa. Umnotho ngathi ayisiyona ingane, kodwa uyingane. And ukuhlala kwakhe ekhaya I felt like kuzomprotect her from ezintweni eziningi. Mina ngihlala nolwazi sihlala so about 2 and we don't have time. I'm not saying that we don't have time say ingane, but I think ukuhasilisha kwethu. Yes, ukuhasilisha kwethu angeke kuze kube right, ngeke kuze kube healthy ukukhuliseni ingane. So I decided ukuthi ngamcela ngathi nocela ukuthi umnotho ahlale noma ekhaya and ngizomtholela unene ozokwazi ukuthi amgade. But most of people don't know that. However, siyamlanda ngama Fridays. So njalo ngama weekends siyamlanda siba naye until Sunday simhambise ekhaya because uyafunda crash. So ekseni siyavuka siyahlukana ngeindlela. Sometimes we go together, sometimes siyahlukana ngeindlela because yena wenza omunye umsebenzi nami ngenza omunye umsebenzi we-glow, you know. So ekseni siyahlukana, but I have to make sure ukuthi yonke into is well prepared. Khumbula bengahlala
yonke into.
Okay, khumbula bengahlali nolwazi ne, bengihlala ekhaya, although bese hambisile izinto ekhaya sa engageana and what not, but mengihlala ekhaya yena ehlala kubo. Then we decided to move in together. So everything changed.
Yeah.
Number one, because bengahlali naye ne, so kukhona izinto engirealizeayo ukuthi hayibo.
Like what?
Because the thing you realize like ukuthi hayibo, uyena ngempela lo ulwazi le. Ngishada naye, you know.
That's a true him. That's a true him.
So now like I always advise abantu ukuthi hlala nomuntu kuqala before ushade. You don't ngavele ukuthi kusasa niyashada senihlala ndawonye because nizo divorce ngempela. So I had to adjust ezintweni eziningi. Number one, sikumele ukuthi ngivuke earlier. Kuze ngikwazi ukuthi ngimprepare ulwazi izizulu man. So I think ikunalento ukuthi ena
he doesn't do anything, you have to make water warm for him. While he's showering there, you must prep food.
Yes.
And while
yonke into ihlala ready, you know. Then
I like it. That's how that's umthetho omdala unjalo.
So mina ngayijwayele lento like ngijwayele ukumvakashela ngama weekends uthola ukuthi uyena otreata mina yabo thothi ngivakashele ngiyarelaxela ngalalela, you know.
It was good marketing.
So manje yonke into engiyabona ukuthi hey ayibo manje kanti manje this is the life engizoyiphila, you know. So siyavuka ekseni ngiyam-ayinela ngimenzela ukudla and ngiphatheka kabi ukuthi mehamba mhlawumbe uzohamba ekseni aze ayongena emsebenzini ngo3 ukuthi unama meetings and then mhlawumbe ngo12 mhlawumbe siyangitshela ukuthi ishi yazi ngilambile ngisawuthenga ukudla komama. So ngiphatheka kabi ukuthi oh shithi usedla ukudla komama wayengawudla ukudla kwami. So singivuka ekseni ke ngimenzela ukudla ngenzeni esikhafutini kuze engahambi uyothenga ukudla.
Yabona ubambe umthetho omdala.
You know.
No, serious. So, I live with my woman now. I think she has learned so many things about me. Like ukuthi nje ngiyathanda ukulethela ukudla. Ngishutshwa ngihleli na manje ngiyohlala lapha ngikuthatha ukuletha lapha. Akusukumi nokudla. Akusukumi nokudla. Angifuna i-drink nakho ngifuna ngilethele. Nakhona ungangiletheli nje ubeke.
Yeah, i-presence yakho ibe khona.
Your presentation is the best.
You know?
And I think that's really who we are. We can lie and say what you do when you still dating, you market yourself. You sell yourself to a woman. And when you see that she's being sold, now you present the real you.
You know? So ngiyacabanga nje ukuthi ena like if nginga submit ulwazi esengenzela izinto ezingaka, I'm not saying ukuthi like ngiyamkweleta noma uyangikweleta. I'm not saying that, but I felt like ulwazi sengenze kakhulu. Usengenze uthando lonke uyena namhlanje. So I think he deserves
everything.
Yes. Yeah. Everything.
Do you think you can live without him?
I don't think so. Yes, ehambile. Usually kuba kuyabe ngijaka mhlawumbe kube nomsebenzi ne. Uthola ukuthi kuzomela ukuthi hambe lala ngakhona. Akulaleki. Ayakulaleki.
Uyantshontsha uhambe kuyena?
No. Uthi mhlawumbe mina mhlawumbe ngisele endlini yabo yena uhambile wakubo akulaleki shame. And ngiyamtshela ukuthi no angikwazi ukuphina ngaphandle.
No, that's how it should be.
So I think kwaba adjustment and ngisamfunda namanje and ngisafunda namanje ukuthi to work around things because kwesinye isikhathi ukethi ena engathi wena usunaka uthando glow kakhulu more than me, you know. So ngifeel bad obviously, but I try by all means ukuthi ngimnikeze isikhathi sakhe. Izinto eziningi ngizenze emini ukuze ntambama ngikwazi ukuthi like ngimnikeze isikhathi sakhe. So but okwamanje nje ngisamfunda ukuthi like khamba kanjani before we actually get married.
how soon do you guys think you will be like okay to be in a marriage situation?
I think Sesi right. Yes, kade ngikhuluma naye nje like I think a week ago. Ngithi mina yazi ukuthi akusenendaba kakhulu with the white wedding, the big wedding, kwala abantu nani. Yes, you can even wake up tomorrow and get married. So, I don't know, but I know ukuthi sehlale kakhulu
it's not about people, it's about you guys.
You know, so angisenendaba ukuthi like as thina abantu besifazane we always have that ukuthi ena ikufuna umshado omhlobo omuhle egcwala abantu and but ngiyabona ukuthi ish yabo lo mshado omkhulu nani uzoshodisa imali la endlini
kushare nama cost,
you know, and sesingawazi manje ukudla le mali kanti le mali le bese wazi ukuthi sidle siphinde futhi sihlalele kahle ukube kuthiwa kube kuya ngami kabe siyavuka ngisho kusasa sami siyobhala phele kanjalo.
No, I wouldn't advise it. But we say to twendwa lo ibuku kumele ushade kube khona sifakaze sinikina amakhansi tayicha bashada ngempela. But on a serious note, I think that's what efaka abantu abaningi enkingeni where and it's end up about people more than yourself. It's end up about big wedding that leaves you guys dry.
Yes.
And you spend the next year paying up equally to the tenants. It's like I always tell my woman that 10,000 rand you can get straight to Phuket. You can be in Thailand. With 10,000 for a week, that's an experience for life. What is 10,000 rand? I'm up for people. And also, it's very important to balance whether it's okay. Abantu nabo kumele benako kodwa okubalekile kakhulu inini. After everyone is ephumile la ekhaya washiya, it's us. Ifana nomncwabe, ubona umncwabe kusenabantu, you don't feel ukuthi umuntu unishiya, but immediately everyone esehambile sebevalisele bonke nabade befika bezonilalisa, and then you realize ukuthi khona ilunga lomndeni lingasayi. So it's a situation that I think, let's talk about your project, young women in a relationship. What was the brain behind it? Is it simply because you are young and you're in a relationship and you want to advise others, or it's something that you heard that you think that you need to put the point across and assist other women? How and why?
I think ukusiza abantu no Thando isiphiwo njenganikezwe uNkulunkulu, and I think igama lami Thando, it's all about giving love. Umuzobheka futhi uThando glow, it's all about uThando and glow and whatever. So young women in relationships, mina ngiyathanda uthando, ngiyathanda ukuthandwa. I love romance.
Okay.
Kuya ngami nje ngabe sibi honeymoon phase
24/7,
you know.
So
young women in relationships on social media bembhala ama status about my relationship, advising people like in general. So bese nabantu uthola ukuthi babu inbox yami bacela ukuthi ngiba advise, especially abantu besifazane, ukuthi ngiba advise banenkinga nani. So nga realize ukuthi yazi thina bantu abamnyama sinenkinga yokuthi if ingane isiqomile, ngize sibone mhlawumbe like a teenager isiqomile, awukwazi ukubuyela kumzali wakho umtshela ukuthi yazi ma sengiqomile, nginendoda, ngize sibonele nginendoda, indoda yami iyangishaya. What do I have to do? Sinaleyo nkinga leyo ukuthi we end up making ama decisions are wrong empilweni ngenxa yokungena kuma relationships sesebancane, and we are not educated about relationships. Thina sibona maybe on social sibona abantu bethandana behagana beqabulana, and we don't know what goes behind all that, you know. So I felt like I really needed to educate people about relationships. I needed to create a platform for abantu besifazana abasebancane ukuthi if bengakwazi ukukhuluma nabazali babo ngikhona mina, I'll create a platform for everyone ukuthi afike akwazi ukuthi to share their stories. If abused, if uhlukunyezwa, mhlawumbe you've been raped, and zonke lama issues la hlazi hlangabezana nawo, then usizakala kanjani, and ubona kanjani umuntu mekuthi okay lo muntu uyangithanda ngempela, how do you spot ama red flags nani, you know. So ngangafuna ukuthi kube mina kuphela okwazi ukuthi advise abantu, because obviously I'm not an expert, you know. So that's why I created ama-seminars. I created ama-seminars in visa ama-guest ukuthi akwazi ukukhuluma, kube nama-questions nani. Created support groups even on WhatsApp ukuthi kwazi ukuthi sikhuluma about relationship. But it's really not like abantu abancane. I think at that time ngesikhathi ngiqala ngangifuna ukuthi nginakekele kakhulu abantu abancane, but as ngikhula ngiyabona ukuthi le pandemic le akusiyona kahle abantu abancane kuphela, even abantu asebekhulile bayasafarishela umjolo, you know. So umuzobheka kuma-seminars ami akusibona kuphela abantu abancane, actually abantu abancane abekho, abantu engibafunayo, it's always abantu asebekhulile who understand ama-relationships ukuthi aphathana kanjani.
But also this is what I think, this is just a personal opinion. I think when you're over 35 as Mutesfazan, you must give up on John. Yeah, like when you're over 35, like come on, like
40. So
with your partner, the one that you've been with, like when you're over 35, man, you must look for something else. Look for land, look for farm, or do anything that will just make, like, serious. I think, because I wanted to ask you something as well. How do you, I know it's going to be a personal opinion, how do you spot someone who loves you as a woman?
I think Kini yazi kade ngibhale i-status izolo ukuthi ena wonke umuntu unengilosi yakhe. Before, I think ngokucabanga kwami, before idlozi lakho, before uNkulunkulu, there is your inner person. Your inner person has the small voice. Ongeke if umuntu onganaki noma umuntu ongakwazi ukulalela angeke uzuyizwe. And ile voice lehlezi iguide, ihlezi ikutshela mo wrong. But sometimes sike sikhohle le voice and sizwe ngathi asizwa kanti yona ingelosi yakho. I think umuntu who can be able to ukuthi akwazi ukuyizwa ingelosi yakhe can be able to know how to spot, because I think ingelosi that can be able to spot a person that is right for you.
Because you are spiritually gifted and you are aligned with your spirituality, it's very easy to answer that question. But kunemdlambila la ngaphandle. I
know.
That doesn't believe in anything, and we've seen them in dota this, in dota that, Sabawel, all the. So for those people, I don't think they will be able to spot or tell when they're with the right person. It's the kind of people that goes dating 7 years later. They're like, the person who Tandi low, because they couldn't actually feel that person at the time, even if the voice was talking, but they couldn't even understand.
Okay, I think ilo into ebuyishaye kakhulu thina abantu besifazane sithanda kakhulu izinto ezi-materialistic. If ubona uKini right egqoke kahle, ngenze sibonele nemoto nani usuqala umbuke ngamanye amehlo, usuqala ngathi lakho uyamthanda, you know. So uyeke lo muntu okuthanda ngempela, because kunabantu uthola ukuthi umuntu okuthanda ngempela but ngathini akwazi ukuprovide,
noma ukuthi mhlawumbe akakafiki kuleli zinga
yes, you know. So umbuka wena as umuntu ongekho right for wena, because wena already usuyitshelile engqondweni yakho ukuthi mina ngifuna umuntu kanje, ngifuna umuntu kanje onento ethile nani.
Some women even say I'm not Bob the Builder,
you know,
I'm not ready to build.
So uthola ukuthi umuntu ethi mina angeke nje ngize ngiyicommit because I have a certain standard. Uthola ukuthi umuntu mase na 35 as you were saying, siyaqala yabona ukuthi I know, uzaqala yabona ukuthi I know, yes, why right usibanibani, because why ngijabulisa and so kwesinye isikhathi, okay, well, kwesinye isikhathi imali doesn't really matter if ngempela ufuna uthando. But if ungene indaba nothando, then you can look elsewhere. So I think uphendula umbuzo wakho nje ukuthi usuke khona umuntu usukumazi ukuthi usibanibani uyangithanda, but usuke uthi wena angeke ngize ngikwazi ukuthola yonke into kulowo muntu loyo. Obviously if uba ku relationship, a person cannot be perfect, angeke ukwazi ukuthola yonke into la kumuntu oyedwa, you know. So I always
rephrase that. La uthola yonke into kumuntu.
Angeke uze uthole yonke into kumuntu oyedwa. So I
so
always
ungathola ngapha and then
yes.
Satisfaction uthola ngapha.
Yes, I always emphasize ukuthi whatever that you uma uzokhetha umuntu ukuthi okay, I would really want to commit myself to this person, at least akube 90%. Or 99% ukuthi lo muntu lona right for me, because if umuntu ezoba right 40% uzoba nenkinga, uzolala ngalana uvuke ngalana uthola imali ngalana and whatnot. So if you're really ready to commit yourself, beg umuntu ukuthi lo muntu lo uyakwazi ukungiprovide, uyakwazi ungihlanganisela, akanayo imali but uyakwazi ungihlanganisela, uyakwazi uyanginikeza uthando empedeni si right, you know. So ilezi inkinga nezincane ekwazi ukulungisa, because phela umuntu cannot be perfect and angeke ukwazi ukumshintsha.
Ithothi lapho yabona unokubashaya ngapha now and
you know so ngeke uzukwazi ukumshintsha umuntu but uyazama by all means ukuthi lakho umfaka endleleni. Ingakho abantu besizwe ukuthi lo usibani mali lo ukudonsa ngekhala uzwa yena, kanti lo muntu lo usuke
ufaka endleleni,
you know. So
I like it. I like it. But now there's a point that you raised as well, saying some women find it very difficult to speak to their parents when it comes to relationship matters. You are a sister, you have your sisters who are younger than you. Do you think they look at you as the person that they can talk to, or they just scared of you?
Like, okay, babukela kumina, number one, of which I feel like kuyi-challenge enkulu kumina, because kumele ukuthi ngibe isibonelo like esihle kubona. That's number one. Number two, ngibavulelile isifuba bayazi yonke into abayifunayo. I make sure ukuthi bayayithola kumina. If they wanna go out, if bedinga incwadi yesikole, I try by all means ukuthi ngikwazi, because ngiyasazi isimo sasekhaya asikho sihle. But then ekhaya bakwazi ukuthi bas-provide. Yes. Ukuthi uyavuka kusazi uthi wena ufuna ukuyofunda, ekhaya they will make sure. Ekhaya sizona igwili, but they always make sure ukuthi you get whatever oyifuna if it's really important, you know. So I try by all means ukuthi kusisi wami ngibe lo muntu akwazi ukuthi akhulume naye, because ngiyakwazi ukusaba umzali ukuthi kunjani. So uyangitshela athi khona usibani ongishelayo manje ngifuna ukuthi umbone kukhuza ulwazi athi yena hayi ungayenzi le nto. Do not allow that, because I think ulwazi is, as I told you, is a Zulu, it's a Zulu man, you know. So I ain't getting by mjolo nani. So kwesinye isikhathi sike sikhulu phela eyinganeni, you know. So nami kwesinye isikhathi ngimfihlele yabo, ngikhulume nosisi wami eceleni ukuthi I know lo wenzani akekho right for wena, or akakulinde kuqala uzomuka ukuthi okay ukuthi uyamthanda, ngiya-understand, okay, but akakulinde uzuqeda isikole then usuzombona after, you know. So ngivulile le platform le because akakwazi ukukhuluma noma, and nami angikwazi ukukhuluma noma. At the time ngangize ngikwazi ukukhuluma no cousin wami, but into eyayibheda umcousin wami wehleze ebhadla izindaba zami kuma. So uthola ukuthi mhlambe nginabantu abangibhalela ama love letter, laba ngilethela ama flowers no chocolates, mengikufihla ukhazi noma ibhadlaze uma ahamba ufunda ama love letters, you know. So I try by all means ukuthi and ngicreate platform kuloku sisi wami ukuze abe afeel safe kumina, angagcine enza izinto wrong, angagcina ahlangana mhlawumbe nabantu ama wrong abamhlukumezayo nani ngenxa yokuthi akabi nayo umuntu akazokwazi ukuthi akhulume naye.
But do you think she look at you that way, or it's a wish? It's like just being a parent.
Ubuka kanjalo.
Did she tell you when she was having sex for the first time? That's what you know.
I believe. I believe.
That's what our parents used to do. They used to believe us that we
have
done it.
I could put your body because I know AI.
Maybe you'll find that you'll be the last one. But let's talk about things that young women go through most of the time. Things like abortion. Are you for abortion or you are not for abortion? Especially in young women.
Okay, I feel like abortion is a personal choice, number one, and again, sometimes ama circumstances, I think, ama circumstances akwenza ukuthi wenze whatever decision usuku uhlangabezana nayo. Number one, what I've experienced or what engayizwa, like whenever abantu mhlawumbe befika kumina nenkinga zabo, so ukuthi kwesinye isikhathi umuntu wenza i-abortion because utshele umuntu wakho ukuthi akayenze, not because yena ufila as if kumele ukuthi ayenze. Uthola ukuthi umuntu athi mina nginomfazi wami kade ngilala nawe, yes we were having fun nani, but mina I am not ready. Kukhona abantu besifazana abanesibindi so much but no, I am not gonna do it. Ngizokwazi ukuyikhulisela ingane yami, ngisupport nani wena. If ungafuna ukondla ingane, it's okay, and if ungafuna ukuthi ngiqhathe mina, it's okay. Kukhona uthola ukuthi they being threatened. Uthola ukuthi ukhona umuntu wesilisa kade ethana naye usefuna mhlawumbe ufuna ukumbulala, ufuna ukubulala abantu bakubo nani, yabo nje unokumsabisa in such a way ukuthi aze enze leyo decision ekumele ukuthi ayenze, but not based on like a personal like view from again, you know. So I think abortion, it's all about you. It's all about the person ukuthi isimo kusona sikanjani. I will never judge a person owenza the abortion, as much as the Bible says ubulala kuyisona and whatnot, but once wangena kwi situation nawe ekuphoqelela ukuthi wenze izinto, kuba difficult for you to hear from another person or to get an advice from another person. Kuze kube ngcono if you get an advice from a person owake wadlula kuleso simo leso. Ugogo wami uhlezi ethi ena if esifweni anganogogo bajwayele ukuya esifweni thola ukuthi mhlawumbe umama ushonele umnyeni wakhe ukhulu naye umfelokazi, so uthi mina Thando ngiyaba advise abantu because ngiyakwazi ukuthi kunjani ukushonela umnyeni, ngiyayazi pain yokushonelwa umnyeni ukuthi kanjani, uphinde futhi uhlale ingane uzukhula. Khulu wami wahlala eshonelwa ubaba woma wena I think wena 2 months or when wayesamncane ngempela esaphathwa umkhulu eshona, but akaze ebe nendoda until now, you know. So
they don't make them like they used to do, like like our girlfriend,
you know. Utusakhona kube khona vela abafezi bebekisile, you know.
So shout out to people like your grandmother.
Yeah. So ugethi ena ungajwayela ukukhuluma kakhulu or advise umuntu ungakazi udlule kuyona, because you don't know the pain yomuntu. So nami ngithi ena angazi ama situations mhlawumbe abantu abadlula kubona beze benze abortion, you know, but I think ngokucabanga kwami i-decision osuke uyithathile usuke mhlawumbe uzokwazi ukuthi uyimele ngaleso simo. I think
you're just unpacking it very, very well, because most of the time, especially when you look at abantu besilisa, we are the ones sometimes who push women into abortion because siyajola sebesina ama relationships and then we not only jola, we do unprotected sex.
Yes.
And then ingane yabantu comes back and say to you like, hey and you actually force a person.
Sometimes
there's so many men who have, if they can open up and say, I've actually driven her too.
Yes, I was about to say, ukuthi abantu baze bakuphelezele bakubone ngempela ukuthi
they make sure everything is done and everything, and then after that they disappear in your life because they feel like, we're gonna have another baby and stuff like that. So,
that's so true.
as you roughly, I mean, if you just put it nicely and saying, Guti, these are situations that actually make other people better below situation. So we're about to wrap it up right now because of time, but I'm just going to ask a very crazy question. You said you and your men are so open to each other, you know each other, you grow to each other. How I want to find out how open are you? Do you know I'm a crush for a Kaitri?
Yes.
Over and over.
I bet it's like a celebrity crush.
Yeah. Say who?
Okay, it was Bontle.
Okay.
But wakhulelwa kubonhle wanengane.
He was hurt. I know the feeling.
You know, I think akufundo yonengane, you know. I think uba usimi.
Simi, oh yes.
I can't Simi. Okay, I think currently
Simi.
Yeah. So onga kodwa ma crush akhe nje amphoxa ke. Ujabule ngedwa.
And yourself, do you have crushes that he knows?
No.
Or you hide it so well?
No, I don't. Plus he's a Zulu man.
Yeah, so you will never understand that you have a crush.
You know?
But he must have a crush.
I don't mind because it's like you know, especially for celebrities. You never know, but I really don't mind because I'm not that Zulu. Yeah, na Zulu is ish. Yeah, but I mean it's as you know, put it ish and whatnot. But there was a guy. There was a guy about RFM souls.
What the hell?
But I think it called me no my. Yeah, I think RFM kuba big. So this guy.
So the Gom artist was your crush?
Angazi no kudi Gomin but artist RFM no me on a piano. I think I'm a piano RFM. I think RFM
Rumba Peach.
No, but always a gas.
Oh, okay. Aksu Tunkilan.
But abaseko like on the spot,
okay,
you know,
okay,
yeah. But
okay.
yeah.
So you used to like that guy.
Yeah, I used to like the guy.
Thank you so much, Thando Chisane, Thando Skin Glow.
Yes.
And you are on social media as well, so people can find out more about your product. One more question before you go. What's next for you? You have done Thando Skin Glow, and you also done young women in a relationship successfully, and you have done many other things, project and also philanthropist work in schools. What is one thing that you still want to achieve?
Oh yes, Beli Mshado is an achievement to me.
Yes, it's on the
okay.
card. Yeah.
Okay, so ngiyakhumbula ngikhuluma nawe advise ukuthi I need to do an online shop for Thando Glow.
Yeah.
Still ready.
Okay.
And post on public maybe on Friday.
Oh, that's good.
About it, abantu sebezokwazi ukuthenga online because if you advise me like ngiyalalela, you know.
You see.
Yeah, so my online shop and since of new branch manje eGoli as I was saying, and feeling I'm saying ngivulile already. I'm just need to focus. You know. And then ngifuna ukuvula branch futhi ngifisa ukuvula branch futhi Richest Bay. Because the more ngikoriyela abantu, that's where I see ukuthi okay, it demand ya boiler. So ngifuna ukuvula enye ilo. I feel like manje sengikhuleke kakhulu kuThando Glow. I need something very challenging.
Okay.
So ngikhuluma nolwazi like izolo ngithi mina I feel like I'm so relaxed and angithanda ukurelaxa kanje. I need to find something that is very challenging. So I really want to venture maybe into property because ulwazi has ukuyona property mhlambe mina mix it with construction, something like that. Let me just to get like a different feel of it, because I feel like okay, Thando Glow abantu sebeyalazi, you know. So yeah.
So you're in the stage where you're pregnant with ideas. Anything can be birthed.
Yes.
In the next few.
Yes.
That's actually a good one. Yeah. Thank you so much, and thank you for honoring my invite and coming in to be on this show, the first one. This is the podcast with Kini Shandu. Looking forward to many more conversations that you're going to be having with the interesting people like you just had from Thando. So go to YouTube, subscribe to us at Podcast with Kini Shandu. Press click there so that you can actually get all the podcast and the shows that you're going to be doing again and again, and all the best. Thank you so much.
Thank you.
Thank you so much.